from the windy city of Chicago, baseball from beautiful Wrigley Field. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the San Diego Padres and the Chicago Cubs. The Cubbies have now won 5 consecutive games. They'll aim to continue their winning streak next. James Cho gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matty D, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
So coming to the plate, Luis Lopez, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Underway at the ballpark this afternoon as the first pitch is in there for strike 1. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, they come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
Escobedo backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out. And here's a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting San Diego Padres. D-Row, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Yeah, Matty, it's going to be interesting how this offense goes about it. Are they going to go after him early? Are they going to sit back and take, hope he doesn't have his secondary stuff, and drive his pitch count up? You have to find ways. You can't just throw your bats out on the field and think you're going to score runs off a premier guy.
At the plate, Bryant Stanley, and there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. First pitch of the at-bat. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew working this one. Behind the plate is Eric Summerskill.
Yeah, Dan, we got Eric Summerskill behind the dish. Really likes to work the ball east-west. What did you like? Did you like north-south, east-west?
I thought east-west, D-Row. The more I could get away with on the outside corner, inside corner, give me a wider plate than a higher plate. I think it's a lot easier to pitch to a wider plate.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Escobedo takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Batting third, first baseman, Chris Barrios.
Now batting, Chris Barrios, as we take a look at the splits between April and May. First pitch on its way. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Some 2-out success to keep the top of the first alive.
Batting fourth, center fielder, Randy Colbert.
Set to get his day started, Randy Colbert, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Here's the first pitch to him. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner. Barrios is off at first with 2 away. Oh, yeah. And this one's in the dirt. And almost had him, but he's able to make it back to first safely. Little tapper down the first baseline. Gonna be a tough play, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for San Diego, and now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. Eduardo Borbon, the right-hander from Mexico, gets the ball here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. He has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent. One good game, one bad game, but don't let that whip fool you. This guy's a much better pitcher than that. And if he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough in this one.
Stepping in, Chris Valdez. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Here comes the first pitch. Hard on the ground toward short. And that finds its way through for a base hit. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Stepping up now, Charlie Mueller. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. Guys, these Padres, as they take the field this afternoon, it was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, guys, anytime you start a road trip, first 5 games you start 1-4, you're just trying to salvage. Do the fundamental things right. Try and sneak out a couple wins, get on the plane and get out of it.
The second for one. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Batting third, right fielder, Angel Barrios.
Now it's the plate, Angel Barrios. And he's one of the more dangerous hitters in baseball right now, carrying a 10-game hitting streak into this one. He's set and the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Sliders in for a strike.
He's going to step out of the box, adjust his bat and gloves, and pray he gets the exact same pitch as that one. Because if it comes again, we like to refer to that one in the biz as a cement mixer.
So 1-1. Grounded back up the middle. He's got it. And there's out number 2. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Matt, I think the cleanup hitter might be the difference in this game. I really enjoy watching this guy hit, and he's leading the National League in batting average right now. No doubt that he's one of the best hitters in the game today, and I hope to see him show us what he can do in this one.
Digging in, Jose Melendez. And he's really been feeling it at the plate the last week or so. Definitely one player to keep your eye on right now. Getting a few steps off the second there. Now the pitch. Popped him up. Moran is under it. And that's the third out. One left for the Cubs, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Now at the plate, Colin Moran. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. First pitch of the at-bat. Swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
Stepping into the box, Michael James. He went deep in the contest last night. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. No score here as we play inning number 2. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Man, you find yourself down 0-2 after 2 great executed pitches right there. Got to look for something up. Might have to tip your hat if he can stay down below the knees like that.
And it's fouled away. Ready with another 0-2. And this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and that'll hold the count at 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. And he struck him out.
Batting 7th, left fielder, Edgar.
At the plate, Edgar Medea comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. Padres down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Now at the plate, Michael Love, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the whole half of the 2nd. Here comes the first pitch. And that one just missed outside. Missed with a slider.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
The 2-0 on the way. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
3-1. Hot shot down the line. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away.
So here's how the San Diego Padres are positioned defensively. And guys, can we lock in on the Gold Glover at third base? I've played this position. You got to do so many things. I mean, you have to have just the quickest hands, reacting on one-hop liners. You have to have the ability to take away the bunt, a la Adrian Beltre and Nolan Arenado. You better have a backhand, and not only that, you better have a strong throwing arm.
Here we go.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. Bottom of the 2nd here with no score.
Here we go, Pops. Here we go.
In there, 1-1.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
The 1-1 home. And that's off his leg on the mound. Nice recovery play to get the second out, but we'll have to make sure he's okay on the mound. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg, and that is his plant leg, which is always a concern, but from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Digging in now, Peter Crozier. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers.
Looking good, Cubs. Looking good.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. To short. Lopez is there. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. We'll move to the third with no score. It's a great day for baseball here in Chicago as we welcome you back to Baseball on the Show from Wrigley Field. Coming to the plate now, Patrick Warner, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch on its way. Smoke toward the hole. And that is through into right field for a single.
Hey, nice AB right there. With the pitcher coming to the plate, your job is to get on in front of him. This should be interesting. Does he get the bunt sign? Do we play a little billy ball and pull it back and try and play chicklets with the third baseman? See what happens.
The pitcher, Eduardo Borbon, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Here comes the first pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
Now batting, shortstop, Luis Lopez.
Coming to the plate now, Luis Lopez. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
This guy down.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Breaking ball taken right down the middle. Warner leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Hit the other way out toward right field. Barrios moves over. 2 down.
The batter number 15, second baseman.
Riding in once again, Bryant Stanley, runner in scoring position with Sir John. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a ball 1-0. On the ground to third. Love is up with it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. And we are tied 0-0. Standing in, Eddie Escobedo. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Eddie Escobedo.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Popped him up. Barrios moving to his left. 1 away.
Batting ninth.
So with 1 gone here in the inning, it's time to check out the Cubs' upcoming schedule so you can plan your week around staying at home and watching Cubs baseball here with us. And now the Cubs pitcher, James Cho. first pitch of the at-bat on its way. High pop-up. Barrios has a play. 2 gone.
The left fielder, number 32, Chris Valdez.
Digging in to try it again, Chris Valdez. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Low for ball 1.
Kind of surprised not to see a fastball in the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least one pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
Up top, it's 2-0. Three and 0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Chopped weakly to the left. To his left, Moran. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Stepping in, Chris Barrios. He reached on a single in his first try.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
And there's a strike right down the heart of the plate. 0-1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
A ball and a strike to the Padres' first baseman. Two and 1.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at-bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
The 2-1. Bounced weakly near the plate. And an offline throw, but he just does get back to the bag for the putout.
Now batting, the center fielder, Randy Colbert.
Ready for another chance. Randy Colbert. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a breaking ball stays outside. On the year, Colbert carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. The 1-0 is a slider taken for a ball. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Late that time for a strike. Way out in front.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
There's a swing and a high pop-up. Cho is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So with 2 gone here in the 4th, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And you can see that both guys are well into the 90s, 95 on one hand and just 2 miles an hour slower on the other. Digging in, Colin Moran. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch on its way. This is on the ground over to first. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Yeah, I don't know if I love the approach of pulling the trigger on that low pitch. I can't imagine that's exactly what he's looking for. The result works. Pitcher can't be too mad.
Into the box now, Michael James, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Set to deliver the 0-1. Grounded to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go, and we are tied 0-0. Now to the plate, Charlie Mueller.
Leading off the
0
4th
for 1 thus far.
Shortstop, Charlie Mueller.
Here comes the first pitch. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side, and that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
In now, Angel Barrios. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hit hard, but this will be a foul ball.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Yeah, I can hear the crowd murmuring now, wondering if he hit him on purpose. But hey, us pitchers need to be able to throw inside, especially when facing hitters as dangerous as he is. Pretty sure this one just got away from him, and hey, that's part of the game.
Stepping in now, Jose Melendez. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
And that's too high, ball 2.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out. And as you see right there, that'll push his hitting streak yet another game as he has been on fire this month.
You know what, Matty? I don't see it ending anytime soon. And we got to take a look at the upcoming matchups, but this guy is absolutely locked in the plate. I don't think anybody gets him to lose his toehold right now.
Into the box, Michael Love. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
The 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
There's certain pitches throughout the game that decide whether you win or lose it. This is certainly one of the bigger moments right here.
2-0 count. The pitch fouled away. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Colbert going back at the track. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. Number 13 for him on the year. And with it, the Cubs have moved out in front now 4-0.
Yeah, you've heard the saying, stuck between a rock and a hard place. Well, that was the case here. Bases loaded, facing the best power hitter in the lineup, and he showed why he is so feared. He knocked it out of here with a vengeance.
Standing in now, Mike Watkins. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Boy, it's hard to let a grand slam go, but the only silver lining is now that you're working with a clean slate. Nobody on, nobody out. Got to treat it like it's a fresh inning.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider. A ball and 2 strikes now.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
2-2 to the Cubs catcher.
2-2.
Two and 2 count. Here it comes. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another payoff pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Manny. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Into the box now, Peter Crozier, and he puts it on the ground to second. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
In now, Eddie Escobedo. As he rips it on the ground to second. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. Didn't waste any time like the first pitch he saw to keep the inning going.
I can't tell you guys how fired up Bobby Pops is to get from the 8th hole hitter to get a knock. And I would know that, boys, because I batted an awful lot in that 8th hole in the early days.
Into the box, James Cho. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. ready. Here's the 1-0. Whoa, right back at him, and it hit him. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. But the damage is already done as the Cubs played 4 on this grand slam home run. We played 4. It's now 4-0 Chicago. Leading off the inning, Edgar Padilla, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Count 1-2.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first down. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Patrick Warner. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way.
Nope.
A ball and no strikes.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. The 1-2. That one misses, and I think a ballpark full of umpires disagrees. It's 2-2. No runs, 3 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Padres. The 2-2. He's in there, a called strike 3. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see there, he's sitting in second place in the National League in that department. Dan Morin will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Dan Morin.
Big slow breaking ball that drops in for a strike to start him out. It's 0-1. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. 2 home runs and 5 driven in. Could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now.
Hey, this guy is 1 strike away from absolutely cruising through the first 5 innings. No need to even warm up the bullpen the way this guy's pounding the zone.
And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Luther Connors will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year.
Connors.
Now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Chris Valdez. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit high and deep to left field. Padilla going back on it. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 15 for him thus far. And the Cubs have now opened this up to a 5-0 lead.
Well, the skipper called on him for a reason, and I can guarantee you one thing. That was not what he had in mind. First pitch, and it was out of here. That's a rough way to start your day at the office as a reliever.
Standing in now, Charlie Mueller. Drilled right back up the middle. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Stepping in now, Angel Barrios. And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. And a diving effort in center, but it's going to skip right on by him. Mueller rounds the corner and is headed home. Safe at the plate. And it's now a 6-run lead.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
In now, Jose Melendez. He swings, and it's a line drive to left center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And the route is officially underway. It is 7-0. So he's aboard with his second hit of the afternoon so far as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. Digging in and looking for more, Michael Love. He's already got 4 RBIs in this one. From the stretch. Fouled off. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
The 1-2. It's laid off for ball 2.
Well, this inning pretty much has been one to forget for him, but he's still out there, and it's only going to get worse if he dwells on it and lets the frustration take over. Easier said than done, though.
Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
Steal.
He's running. This is line to left. Padilla makes the catch, and now they might be able to double them off at first. Now a throw behind the runner, and it's in time to get him. And that, folks, is the danger of the hit and run. Ready now, Mike Watkins. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Mike Watkins.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Lopez comes up with it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Another good inning for the Cubs here, and you don't need me to tell you that these folks don't need much of a reason to have a good time. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. John Costello is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base.
Number 34.
The San Diego batting order turns over and set to go Luis Lopez. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action. They just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
50th pitch of the game on its way. Popped him up. Costello has room in foul territory. Makes the play, 1 away.
The batter, number 15, second baseman, Brian Stanley.
So striding in, Bryant Stanley. First delivery to him on the way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. The 1-0. On the ground to the right side. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow.
Now batter.
Good range shown off into the hole right there. That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
Into the box now, Chris Barrios. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Cho is calling for it, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. At the plate, Peter Crozier.
Leading off for the Cubs, center fielder, Peter Crozier.
First pitch on its way. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Oh, that'll make you smile as a pitcher. You make a good pitch, you blow the guy's bat up, and then you make the play yourself. In your head, you're thinking, nice swing, meat.
Into the box, Eddie Escobedo. And he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is line to left. Padilla is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Number 25, James Cho.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, James Cho, getting to hit for himself here, largely due to the big cushion he's got to work with. Now here's the pitch. Favorable call in there for a strike. changes up on him if that's in the dirt for a ball. Cubs pitcher at the plate, trailing with a 1-2 count.
1-2.
7 runs, 9 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. Cubs are down in order, but they're still in control, 7-0. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. Getting set for the 7th now with the Cubs out in front. And before the inning gets underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. And it'll be the cleanup spot for the Padres, Randy Colbert.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one. We're moving along late into this one, and it's no surprise this guy continues to pitch well. Over 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you're doing that, you really put the hitters on the defensive.
Down the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Up next for the Padres, 3rd baseman, Colin Moran.
So stepping in, Colin Moran. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Line drive to center field. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3.
Hey guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
Stepping in now, Michael James. He swings and grounds it to short. One there on to first, and it won't be in time to end the inning as he just about did a somersault out there at second base.
And kids, this is why you always go hard into second base. Could have been an easy double play ball, but the slide really impacts the throw to first, and they wind up only getting 1 out on the play. Good, aggressive, legal slide that time.
In now, Edgar Padilla. As he'll go after the first pitch and promptly line one into left center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
So digging in now, Patrick Warner, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together. Wow, the Padres have been scuffling so far. They need to get a big hit, and it's about time somebody comes through right about now.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. Here it comes, 0-2. Here's a little chopper up the middle. On to first, and the Padre threat goes by the boards as that ends the inning. Padres leave a pair. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Chris Valdez.
Goes to show you how strong this guy is. That wasn't a bad breaking ball that he hit for a home run in his last at bat. That ball was down in a way. He went out and hooked it and pulled it. This guy's definitely a good hitter.
Lopez Waits on it. Oh, he can't hold on to it.
Well, you see that sometimes in day games. It's easy to say that from here that he should have made the play, but the ball gets lost in that big sky sometimes. It's a play that should have been made. You kind of feel bad for him at the same time.
Stepping up to the plate, Charlie Mueller. Set. Here it comes. There's a strike. Action now in the Padre bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there. Valdez gets his lead at first, nobody out.
Runner, yes.
Runner goes for second. That's a strike to throw down. He's in there easily. The throw bounces on the way down.
Well, this pitcher's out there just trying to get hitters out, and he's having a hard time doing that. So as a base runner, that's a good time to try to steal some bases. he's probably not as focused on controlling the running game as he should be.
0-2, here it comes. Pulled toward right center field. Colbert is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
The batter, right fielder, Angel Barrios.
Into the box now, Angel Barrios. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Bouncer to the left side. Moran is right there. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The batter, first baseman, John Costello.
Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, John Costello. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Here comes the first pitch. And, oh, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike, 0-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Pickoff move to second. Runner's back. Here's the 0-2. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Cubs strand 1, and they hold a 7-0 lead. Kareem Johnson is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Kareem Johnson.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 2 home runs and 6 RBIs.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting.
Well, these fans have been treated to a fine outing out of their hometown starter as we give you a look at the numbers here. A big 0 in the run column on the right-hand side of your screen. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Luis Lopez. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. First pitch of the at-bat. And that one just missed outside. The 1-0. Hit back up the middle. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs. A look at our line score this afternoon, and it's been a good one for the bleacher bums thus far. The homestanding Cubs enjoying a big lead here late. Now in the box, Bryant Stanley. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope,
Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. 2 out, nobody on. 1. Misses down below the knees. Now the 2-1 pitch. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
It's a fine line from working down in the zone on 2-2 and bouncing one in there that basically stands no chance at getting swung at. Right there, he basically spiked that one right into the dirt, and now he has to find the zone on a 3-2 pitch.
Good battle. Count remains full. And that misses for ball 4, and the Friars are going to have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
Into the box, Chris Barrios. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. First pitch on its way. Line hard to the left side. But this is a foul ball. Stanley, runner at first with 2 gone. High pop-up. Oh, what happened? He can't make the play. Oh, and this drops in the infield.
Now batting, the center fielder, Randy Colbert.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Randy Colbert. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Here's the first pitch to him. Looks at a 2-seamer right down the middle. In his career, Colbert comes into action carrying a slugging line above 470. Obviously a potent hitter looking to do some damage right here. Missed with a breaking ball. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. That makes it 7-1 now.
Dan, this offense has been struggling to push a run across all game. Here they get a nice 2-out RBI in the 8th inning to drive in the first run.
You know, listen, it's taken them a while to get on the board, and, you know, they're still behind in this one, but it's better than getting shut out.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And they'll get a little closer here as the run comes across to score from first. That makes it a 7-3 ball game.
Check out the lefty as he absolutely jumps on that first pitch and hammers it to right. Got what he was looking for and put a good swing on it.
Ortiz enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8.
Ortiz.
Into the box now, Michael James. He'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. Three runs already home here. Hit on the ground to third. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning, 1 error, and a runner left on. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. It's the Cubs 7 and the Padres 3. Chris Davinsky is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 47, Chris Davinsky.
So in now for Chicago, Michael Love.
Third baseman, Michael Love.
First delivery to him on the way. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Padilla moves over. One away.
Now batting, catcher, Mike Watkins.
Ready for another shot now, Mike Watkins. First pitch on its way. Hit hard to the right side. Stanley over to his left. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, center fielder,
In now, Peter Crozier. First offering on its way. No balls and a strike to count. Fastball just a bit up. To 1-2 now. The 1-2. It's a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs, but they lead it by 4. It's 7-3. Striding in to start the 9th, Edgar Padilla, and they'll need him to get something going here. Ready. Here's the first offering. Hit on the ground to third. Love takes it in. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. The Cubs are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. It was a really nice day on the mound for him. Ready once again, Patrick Warner. Here comes the first pitch. Just missed with a breaking ball.
Ball 1, no strike.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Ball and a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Struck him out, so he's sent down on strikes for the second time today.
Now batting,
Tom Lee will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 50, Tom Lee.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. San Diego down to their final strike. Drilled to first. And that is through into right field for a single.
Wow, I'm not sure how, but it looks like he didn't even touch this thing. Might have been thinking about throwing the ball before he actually caught it. The game moves fast, but you have to do one thing at a time.
Standing in now, Luis Lopez down the third baseline. And that's through for a hit. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty B, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he did it.
There's a lot of pressure on you because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
0-1 the count. Now a splitter, and he lays off a ball and a strike.
1-0.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
Lee at second, Lopez at first, 2 out in the inning. In the dirt here, and he'll make it back to first, but he made it more of an adventure than he probably should have. Now the 2-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Catch is made, and the Cubs make it 6 straight victories now as this one is over.
You can just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
And this afternoon's game ends 7-3. The Chicago Cubs get their 20th home win this year. James Cho earns win number 7 on the season. Eduardo Borbon was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious